Hello everyone, I'm Jefepido, and this is part 2 of Target Acquirers. So, let's see. We've got our buildings immune there. Let's hope auto shields doesn't become a big deal for us, but I suppose all else equal, it's better to have it than not. Presuming one has, a free secondary weapon slot. Now then. Oh, I hadn't noticed until this moment that this one increases damage to all targets. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I shoot a building or something. Oh, wait, building. That makes the building's immune upgrade seem a lot more important. I thought it would still be important anyway, but wow, yeah. Now it's really important. Anyway. So Vertex, probably doable. Mosquito Leader's a pain in the ass, but what else is new? Watchtower, I could do it, but I'd like to have the +1 damage on Arsenal Mech before I, have Burrowers show up in every mission. I know Destoroyah is doable as a boss. Somewhat tanky, but Spring Mech is a big game hunter. And Farline could be worse, honestly-ish, maybe. I don't like Cockroaches, but they're not, unbeatable. And I do have a decent amount of, displacement going. Mason Leader is going to be annoying, but anyway, I could easily do Vertex or Farline here. But honestly, I tend to do Vertex and or Meridia early rather than the other two, so for that reason I'm going to pick Farline this time. I know it doesn't really matter, but alright, this one ain't bad, but if I want that core, I guess I gotta go this way and pray these aren't the ship mission. It's really annoying, isn't it? Hopefully I can get over... whatever. It's a shame, because I kind of like the submarine one. But we'll see. If I get blocked by a ship mission, I can always just... whatever. Wow, really? Only 3? Even leaving aside that one of them's a Scion. Well, whatever. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't. May as well put Spring Mech over here since he's the one that can move on buildings. Which is, still, Spring Mech might be a little less cool now that, I can, no longer have 2 HP Vec everywhere, but, okay, so let's see. If I move this bouncer over here, then he's gonna bounce into this mine, and then he's fucked. Wouldn't that be grand? I think it would. And if I also bump one of these into the other, then their mites will be gone. Wouldn't that be grand? I think it would. So I'm inclined to push the bouncer and recursive mech this way, southeast, I guess. Then get recursive mech then I don't know. I could have spring mech. I was gonna say something about having Spring Mech maybe jump this Scion, which is still an option, but I could also... Because I don't think I have Webers on this island, do I? But I was thinking about pushing this guy onto a spawn, but I could also push him into this mine, if I aim properly. So, okay, one step at a time. We do this and this. Enter. Alright, now... Could just take it, but... I guess there's no point having those mines if you're not using them, right? I could kill the Scion or just block a spawn. I suppose I may as well kill the Scion. They're annoying. And I might have a good chance to get the mites off Arsenal Mech if this isn't too bad. Okay, as badness goes, I've seen worse. Wow, it's really tempting. Oh, I could just get Arsenal Mech here and push both of them southeast. And then enjoy the spawn block. And then I don't have to worry about crushing any cockroaches. May as well take it easy. Oh, they're so adorable when they're incompetent, don't you think? Anyway. Oh, I'm still on a spawn, aren't I? Well, that's fine. You can always just, well. Well, I see the world's smartest bouncer has figured out it probably shouldn't be running around too near the enemy. Can I actually kill it? I might be able to, depending on... I guess Arsenal Mech could push it somewhere. Could push it over here, but then Spring Mech would only be doing... Oh, right! Recursive Mech has kill shot, so it's doable. I think. Except I'd have to... Yeah, shit, I didn't think that through at all. Okay, assume I'm gonna be there, and then I'd have to go here, and then I can do this, right? And then there's no valid target after that. Okay, good. And all's well. Wait, was there something I didn't see? I thought they were all dead. I don't think I saw any remaining back on the field. Well, whatever. Okay, so buoys, fine. If I go... or spillways. Alright, so I may as well hit this one, then hope this one is good, and pray this one ain't the ships thing. But if this one is ships, I can always go through this, which looks doable. And... okay. Not the greatest place for Spring Mech, but he'll probably manage. Oh, great. Here, maybe? Because if the stink bug tries to come at him, it's kind of not good for him. Head for that one. And, well, we'll see. Either of them is technically killable by recursive mech, because for once we're back to 2 HP Vec. Oh, really? So it's like that, huh? Okay, and yeah, Arsenal can't get where I'd like, so that's gonna have to... Oh, but if I shoot directly the cockroach with recursive mech, then it'll be dead here, and then Spring Mech can... Wait, I'd have to jump the buoy then. That's no... Except I could do, like, from here. Then there won't be room to jump. Yay, I'm good at video games. And, I'll just be over here then. Little awkward, but what can you do? Or is here better? Probably. From here I should be able to get where I probably need. Here should be fine. Okay, looks like Arsenal is the one who needs the XP here, so I'll just, it might be a bad idea to go stomp on the Scion. Maybe I should just go stomp on, Spawn Tile instead, and have Recursive Mech do this one. And... alright. Okay, that's one problem. 2 problems, 3 problems. Rude, rude, rude. Alright, so I could have Arsenal Mech move this guy over here, and then, of course, he'll die. I could have... okay. An issue I am about to have is that, you know, Spring Mech can't instantly kill a dude, and Recursive Mech isn't that good at multi-solving if they're in if they're in like adjacent lanes, like BC like this, because of how the meta artillery bounces. Alright. Now I could have... though I could just get Spring Mech to get over here and take it on the chin, which... and that would actually do... damage the Firefly at least, so that's valid, I guess. Whack... too bad I can't push the bouncer up here, but I can't. I'm not 100% on what happens if I take the hit on my shield while I'm on the building. Oh, wait, was he attacking the... oh, he was attacking Spring Mech, not the building. Well, hang on, attack order? No, Fireflies first. So, yeah. I want this guy... well, I guess I want him over here one way or another. Can I actually manage? I don't know if I can. With him, maybe not. Okay, this is getting disconcerting. Let's see, I cannot push this guy southwest with Recursive Mech, because I can't shoot here. Now, this is vexing, but I should be able to pull something. And obviously I can't be having this guy over... okay, so I could... yeah, because Recursive Mech cannot be shooting like this, obviously. I guess if Arsenal Mech moves, I could then have Recursive Mech go here. And that doesn't really help me. Yeah, okay. Because the buoy being here is a bit of an issue. I'm genuinely not sure how the interaction works when if, like, you get hit by normal stuff when a mech is on a building like that. So... I suppose one way or another, Recursive Mech can just push this guy up It just isn't all I'd like to be doing. Actually, hang on. If I were... Ideally, I'd like to be pushing him... Oh, wait! If I have Arsenal Mech go here and push these two... Recursive Mech and the Bouncer both left, or northwest, I guess, then Recursive Mech would be able to get over here, shoot here, and push this Bouncer to the southeast. And then this Bouncer would be, like, over here, harmless, though annoying. And Spring Mech could get over here and, you know, block the Firefly. Or even jump via over the Bouncer first, which would make the Bouncer die when it bumps into him. This is incredibly silly, but... wait, no, I need Spring Mech out of the way first. So Spring Mech has to move first. Suppose I can't do the entire cool idea, just, you know, most of it. Hopefully this dumb plan works. But hey, if I avoid grid damage, that's all that really matters. And no one can criticize my terrible planning. Well, yes they can. It's, you know... They're right to say whatever they like. Fucking cockroaches. Okay, look. I've had enough of some of these clowns. Okay, so this lap really wants to die today, don't they? So I could have Arsenal Mech get over here and pull these two down, killing the Firefly and ignoring the cockroach. Then Spring Mech can just jump this guy, I think. Or might have to get here first and then jump to make sure he... Because if he jumps from here to here, he'd have to hit the buoy, and that's not cool. And, Recursive Mech can certainly... Sadly, can't line up a direct hit on the Stink Bug, which would kill, but can certainly push him to the side. And that's all that matters. Okay. Well, if it works, it works. Alright, what do we got? Oh, good. Okay, so I don't love the mission. I do not. But the lighthouse mission could be worse, I guess. And honestly, even if I cock up the 5 or fewer enemies thing, at least, you know, the core is worth more than, you know, the Perfect Island Award, so I shall accept the core as I can. Now. Not sure where I want to go with this. I wonder if I should do, like, or here, even? Fuck, I don't know. Figuring out where to put an artillery in a mission like this is tricky. Oh, good. That's something. Oh, good. That's something. Alright, so optimally I don't want to kill too many enemies, but I am inclined to push this cockroach into the water on principle. And the cryovac obviously has to die, so I could just shoot here, bounce the cockroach into the water, whatever. I can't decide if I should just ignore the stink bug and block here. But the cryovac still has to, since, the cryovac, of course, still has to die, so I'm just trying to think if there's a good way to get some... Actually, I wish I could push the cryovac up to take the hit, or... I mean, I could also push the bouncer down to hit the cryovac and then die, but then, you know, the bouncer's dead, which would be troublesome as regards the mission description. But I gotta kill the cryovac sometime, and my team is not honestly all that damage heavy. Not least because one of my best damage dudes is over. On the other hand, yeah, I may as well, you know. Really, it's just awkward for everyone. But, honestly, the most annoying part is the cryovac is going to count against the 5. At least I assume. I don't think I've gotten these missions together before. But I don't see why it would work any other way. Great. Lovely. This is totally cool. Thanks. Alright, now... Certainly I could just push this stink bug over here with the meta artillery. I might just have Arsenal bump the cryovac into himself. Can I get the stink bug? Oh boy, I don't think I can. That's a problem. Can I... Oh wait, I could, well, if I don't mind killing them both, I could have Recursive Mech kill them both. Of course, that puts me at 5 already. Let me think a moment. Is there a better way? I mean, there might be. Especially since Spring Mech can kill the cryovac now. Oh yeah, in that case I can have Arsenal Mech get over here and pull this guy down. And then Recursive Mech go somewhere. Block here, and I don't know if Recursive Mech has a good way to push this guy somewhere safe, but I could just kill cryovac and this stink bug, and that would be fine. Well, for certain definitions of fine that we are learning to accept. I'm gonna be so pissed if knocking a cockroach down and having it get up counts as a kill every time it dies and recovers. Also, oh god, am I gonna have to save this bouncer, like, actively in order to make this an actual win? Because that would be the biggest piece of bullshit imaginable. Plus, can I? Because, I mean, Arsenal Mech could get over here, and then what? No safe place to push it. I don't think Recursive Mech The only safe place to push him is up, but recursive mech can't push him up where he is now, and arsenal mech would need to be like here or there to do it, which isn't doable, of course. So this guy might just need to be put out of his misery, like now. And then I hope I don't need to kill anyone next turn is what this is. So I go there, and Spring goes here. And Mr. Cockroach can be grateful I'm in a good mood. Oh, it better not count as a kill when it kills itself, I swear to heaven. I'm gonna be so pissed if it counts as a kill and then doesn't go down. Come on, go back down. Okay, I have to kill him again just to see if he counts as another kill. But yeah, I'm gonna officially be pissed here. Either way, Yeah. Yeah, I see how it is. Screw you, Vextra authors. Screw you and your extremely well-crafted mods that have brought me many hours of joy. Yeah, do they leak it every time the same Vec dies, lady? Fuck off. Alright, so what do I want? Honestly, it's tempting to just take move on something. I might put move in recursive mech and then plan on getting damage of arsenal mech later. Little awkward, but I'll really want that for, like, you know, burrowers when the time comes. And it will. This range upgrade is gold, though. But, well, sitting on a core that long, though, seems foolish. Let's see. Hypothetically, if I get everything before the end, no, Oh, I could sell auto shield if I get 4 more rep. Then I would have auto shields that I could sell to get the third, which would allow me to get the +1 range, which would be worth it. Yeah, I'll just take the move. I've already had issues with recursive mech not being able to get where I needed it, so let's not fuck around here. Hang on, how does... Okay, it's 2 apart, but there's no good way to bait him, so I may just have to... something here. Oh, forgot there were pods, another pod coming. Maybe I should have reconsidered that, move after all, but whatever. It will be fine, I think. Unless it isn't. Okay, so if I do this, then... Oh wait, the cockroach doesn't matter, although I hate cockroaches and would like it to die on principle. Now, let's see. I was gonna move this bouncer up to block the shot, although if I move the bouncer up and the firefly up, then the firefly kills the stink bug while the bouncer blocks a spawn, and that's hilarious. Plus, I can always lighthouse over here anyway. Then I could have someone, you know, push the cockroach into the water and laugh. And just so everybody's safe, smoke those. And I think we're good here. Yeah, it would be so nice to have range on Arsenal Mech now. Then I could push both these two up, and it would be funny. Oh well. So I have Arsenal push this guy up, Recursive push this one up, and Spring jump over this loser. I guess. Hang on, did I make sure to undo? Okay. So, I mean, I know the stink bug smoke is going to fade, so it's not actually an issue, but it's still annoys me just to see it. Because it's technically adding to the count at this time. And we shall smoke. Alright, so I could just go here, jump the Scion, and then jump over the Firefly. Although I could also just get someone to push the Firefly here, blocking the spawn and killing the Scion. And then I need to figure out if I can do something with the Cockroach. I guess if I bump something... If I have Arsenal bump the Cockroach into the Firefly before I do anything else. Which I could do simply by putting Arsenal here. Then... No, wait, because I'd need to move... I want to also move the Firefly. And then I could... I'm trying to think if I have a good way to kill this Cockroach and step on it this turn, or if I should just seek to mitigate, which pushing it over here would do, honestly. So maybe I should just do that. Hang on, let me make sure I got this. Okay, yeah, so problem with the Cockroach is it'll get up right after it dies. And I don't have a good way to kill it and crush it in the same turn right now. So if I do that, then at least on the last turn I have free use of the lighthouse. And there's no reason not to shoot the Firefly, just to express my general displeasure with everything here. Kind of nerve-wracking to watch the Cockroaches attack, bracketing the mission thing, but... Actually, it's kind of nice the Scion, you know, gave it back a health, so it doesn't resurrect to full. Okay, so this guy needs to get his... Now, I could have Spring Mech jump over both these guys. That doesn't really help with the Firefly, though. In fact, it's... Okay, wait. If Arsenal Mech pushes both these guys up, then they both go down. Then I can have someone handle the bouncer. Yeah, Recursive can just do the bouncer. I don't remember if I get XP for a Cockroach every time it drops, but shouldn't matter too much. Oh, I can even do this. No, I want to shoot I want this guy to go right, not down. That'll teach him. Alright. Okay. I will accept the bioscanner. So if I fuck up an objective here, I can still get what I need. So it won't hurt to slap it on someone, just in case. Do I want the core? I should probably save it. I'm not... Well, I guess if I'm getting a third core for range, then I don't know. Couldn't hurt to give Arsenal Mech HP or some such. Actually, yeah, since I want Arsenal Mech to get the next bunch of upgrades anyway. I may as well... Although Spring Mech could use the move. I know I'm not going to get 4 more cores this island, though. If I want... Yeah. I'll put it here, and then my first core next island could always go there. Now, this is going to be an adventure. Wait, what is his bloody movement? Oh, fuck this. This is going to be bad. This is going to be... Well, we'll see. Yeah, okay, that's pretty bad. So yeah, the bad news is I can't get Spring Mech where he needs to be right now. Although, actually, if I put Spring Mech here, and then had Arsenal Mech push him up, then he could jump over Mason Leader and do the damage I would like. That's fucking crazy, but it should work. And then Recursive Mech can land a kill shot and probably get some XP. I assume I don't want to push Spring Mech northwest there, because pushing him into a building probably won't work even with Nimble. Yeah. This guy is an asshole. I get it. Oh, right, I forgot he went down when he did things. Okay, that's fine. Shame Spring Mech's over there now, but, I guess I could kill the Scion? That's probably a good idea, actually. Do I want to push the bouncer into... No, not really. As long as I can get the Mason Leader next turn, I'm fine. I just had forgotten that the Mason Leader had bullshit movement. Like, what even is that shit? Okay, I have some concerns here. There's not a lot of great places to be pushing the Cockroach. But if I get here, I can kill him. Or I can have Recursive Mech kill him, but I can't get Spring Mech anywhere else I'd want to be. So, I could... Though I do note, the Mason Leader is not directly damaging anything for some reason. Though I guess the unstable boulders are going to be an issue. Especially with that Firefly. Now, if I only think of that because this dude could, if he were pushed down like twice, would then be hitting the Mason Leader. But I might be better off just, hang on, bioscanner, whatever. Okay, Stinkbug and that guy. So I'm thinking have Spring Mech get down here and finish the stupid boss off. And then, Recursive Mech gets, like, here, I suppose, pushes this guy down, or... Well, yeah. Arsenal mech gets here, pushes this guy down, then recursive mech pushes him down some more. I'm lucky there aren't more troublemaking Vec, but hey, I feel this asshole has made up for it by needing to be pushed twice. So, hang on, let me make sure I got this. Actually, no, wait, I could just move him over that way one, couldn't I? That's even better. Kinda. So, I could then... Right. Sorry, I don't know what I was worried about. Trying to think if there's anything else worthwhile to do here. I could just shoot something. Like the bouncer? Or the Firefly, just on general principle. This has been a weird one, but... Okay, so this guy is a fucker. This guy can be largely ignored, but the... My thought is that I might just have Spring Mech kill this guy. I'm gonna want Recursive Mech... Probably just pushing this one down, sorry to say. Unless... Yeah, I should be trying to get more clever. I guess I could push this bouncer over here, and then have Spring Mech go boom, boom. Then Spring Mech would take a bump backwards, but oh no. And that might actually finish the bouncer off if he's getting shot by the Firefly. Okay, let me see if I got what I'm doing correct. Maybe it's good I put health on this loser. Oh shit, I forgot I wanted to crush the cockroach this turn. Oh well. I'll live. Yeah, I didn't plan that out properly. Okay, so the cockroach could be moved down and it would work. In fact, well, this cockroach doesn't even matter. Who cares? These two could both be moved down. I just can't move them both down with the same mech. But that is okay. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta go roundabout, but that is fine. I don't, as long as I can, you know. Okay, this is gonna sting, but it won't finish me off, and that's what's... Yeah, somehow I positioned to exactly take both this cockroach's hits, but I just wanted the XP, alright? XP is a resource, and I stand by that. So wait, do you get XP every individual time a cockroach dies? I guess that would usually be a fair trade. Now, okay. Yay, psionic receiver, who cares? Okay, so I'm probably just selling auto shields. Because why wouldn't I? Now, range? Yeah, range. And then when I get another core, I can add damage. It'll be unfortunate when I have to shoot one of my mechs with it, but having the range is going to be so good. I guess I haven't played Wind Riders on video, but I highly recommend Wind Riders. It's a really fun squad. Oh, great. We got Wasps on Watchtower, and, well, Beetles on Vertex ain't much, so that's an easy decision, I guess. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 3.